We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. The Dodgers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Logan Webb, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out on the short end of this one.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
To the plate now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Kobe Bryant, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the stretch. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. So the first 3 batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand. Here's Corey Seeger as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Slater's on his horse. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
That's it. The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That is it. The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gavin Lux. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
4 runs here in this half inning. And that one got a piece of him.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
At the plate, David Price, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Flores is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants nothing. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
At the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Giants, the shortstop, Donovan.
And the pitch. Center field. On the move is Taylor. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here comes the first pitch. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Behind 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Price gets his sign. Here he comes 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner into the cove, but foul. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. Back now for the second inning in San Francisco, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. Popped up. In there, a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Into the box, Kobe Bryant, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Turner leads off first with one away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
First offering on its way. Corey Seeger is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's Price now on 1-0. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The center fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now the first pitch here from Price. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Price sets his sights. Here's the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Longoria tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor.
Number 3. Chris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
I got to count 1-2.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Muncy. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Hey. Two balls, two strikes. Full count, 3-2.
Will Smith waits on deck. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Webb is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Aromas Garcia.
The catcher, number 16.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0.
Ball back outside.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And now the Giants pitcher, Logan Webb. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Striding into the box, Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Ready for another chance? David Price. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Solano for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. from the stretch.
Ball. Down.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Betts is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Price rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run. If they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Andrew Suarez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Andrew
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Striding in, Kobe Bryant, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Men on third with 2 down. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Set to deal on 2-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Ready once again, Corey Seeger. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Inside, ball 1.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Seeger has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Austin Slater, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Muncy in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. And that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. The Dodgers lead it 5-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor. First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. He's able to find the knockout there.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Two pitches fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So coming to the plate, Will Smith. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
That evens it up, 1-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And he's safe.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Caleb Berriger gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Berriger.
Into the box now, David Price. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0.
Now batting, left fielder Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
From the stretch. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. One there. To Belt for the twin killing.
The batter.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Down to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Bryant. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Here's Corey Seeger. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seeger. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 11-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
First and second here with nobody out. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
At the plate, Aromas Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now Price is 1-2. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The runner scores from second.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with two strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
In now, Caleb Berriger, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch, Donovan Solano waits on deck. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that pitch is out.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Ground ball right side. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Slater. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
2 out with the man at first. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Outside, 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Giants 4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at bat.
No, that's down. No.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And now a pitch on the way.
Hey! I got to count 2-2.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Digging in and looking for more, Max Muncy. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
and he misses there, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The batter.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Singled homer run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit hard to short, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it though, 11-4. Riding in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He's around first, heading for two. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
No one out with a runner at second. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball well outside. 1 out and a runner on second base. A line shot to third base. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Settling in now, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. In his career, Longoria is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. And it's fouled away. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now
that will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, Aromas Garcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Last time through was a base hit. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the one. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Giants 5. Stepping in, Gavin Lux, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit softly to third. But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1.
David Price.
A.J. Pollock is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
A.J. Pollock.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To first. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Dickerson's on the move. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We've got more on this Sunday night after this.
7th inning, correct.
Tony Gonsolin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 46.
Brandon Crawford is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Outside.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Donovan Solano.
Stepping into the box, Donovan Solano. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
Into the box, Austin Slater. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Aye. Nope. Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fastball just inside. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Fastball well outside. The 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike.
So striding forward now, Mike Yastrzemski. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Reyes Maranta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So striding in, Justin Turner. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Line to the right side. Slater is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bryant, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. One out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Next at the plate will be Seeger, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for LA. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Ready now, Alex Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Alex Dickerson.
First offering on its way.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The 2-1 home. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. Fouled off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Slow roller left side. And that's the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Longoria.
So digging in now, Evan Longoria. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set and the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
The batter, number 16.
To the plate now, Aromas Garcia. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Up high, 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Will Smith. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Popped him up. Belt over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 9.
Now to the plate, Gavin Lux. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Buster Posey will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The right fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Betts. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Swinging a soft liner, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
11-5, the final tally in this one. Los Angeles posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. David Price earns the win, his second. Logan Webb couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Tony Gonsolin takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.